The 6'4" guard, number 12, At the power forward, at 6'6", number 34, Draymond Green. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. The other forward, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. Starting at point guard, at 6'6", number 86,
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Gary Trent. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's DeSumo. And it's the Prophet in at the one spot. Heading down the home stretch of this regular season, Doris, a lot of teams fighting for playoff positioning.
B.A., I love this part of the season because when we're this deep in it, what happens in the arena is there's a playoff level of intensity. Teams are bringing their A games. Competitiveness is starting to round into postseason form. This is a special time of year.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And here's quickly in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes a three. And it's DeSumo with a rebound. Pass to the Prophet. Back to DeSumo. Now DeRozan. Shot from the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Good. He hits the jumper.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Green against Barnes. Quickly with the ball. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
DeSumo, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on quickly. Back to Vucevic. Pass to the Prophet. And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Barnes against Green. Barnes passes to Barrett. That shot missing. Good work defensively by DeRozan.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Now here's quickly. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. With some arc, and it's the Prophet with a rebound.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
DeRozan passes to the Prophet. Green with a screen on quickly. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, how hard is Draymond Green to handle in the pick and roll? And it doesn't matter whether he's the guy handling the basketball or in this instance, he's the guy rolling to the rim.
Here's quickly. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Barrett. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fernando. And he dunks it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. Pass to Fernando. Quickly from outside. Fires in the triple. Quickly's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Stripped away. Trent on the wing. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's the Prophet, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Green, the pass to Vucevic to halt the run. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Barnes in the post, working on Green. Barnes, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's the Prophet missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the Prophet, guarded by Barrett. Vucevic, a screen on Barrett. Into the lane. Tips it up.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Trent. Quickly outside. Barrett finds Barnes. Here's Quickly. Back to Barrett. 5 to shoot. 16 feet out. And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Vucevic, a screen on Quickly. The Prophet, the pass to Vucevic. And he gets the bucket.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Now here's Barrett. Still no points. Pass to Fernando. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Green, a screen. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. Oh, there's the alley. They now take the lead.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Toronto calls timeout.
All your Fin fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
As we look towards the end of March, these power rankings are getting closer to their final shape. Taking a look at Dallas, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for Chicago, they were expected to be one of the best teams entering the year, and we've seen nothing to change that opinion.
Barrett passes to Quickly. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's the Prophet. Some solid defense from Barrett.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Here's the Prophet. And Vucevic slams it in.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop.
Quickly outside with the teardrop. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to DeRozan. The swim move for 3. Fernando grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's quickly. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Dosunmu. No points yet, and he gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Barnes against Green. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. 3-on-3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes with it. Green picks him up. Here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 24 points. Barrett passes to Fernando. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's DeRozan. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. DeRozan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
Here's the Prophet. Vucevic, a screen on quickly. The Prophet, the pass to Green. Here's Dosunmu, beyond the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And Toronto calls time here. With some changes. LaRavia is checked in for Scotty Barnes. Nick comes in for Trent. And Smart subbed in for Quickly.
Substitution on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Barnes finds Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Williams out there with Johnson. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's the Prophet in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
At the line for 2, number 86.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Now here's Barnes. No points so far. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He contributed 52 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Johnson a screen on Smart. The Prophet, the pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and he'll be over the limit.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Chicago. The Raptors also with a sub. Fernando's checked in for Laravia. Smart, left side. Pass to Quickly. Clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Green with a screen on Smart. The Prophet, the pass to Green. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent finds Quickly. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at the Bulls, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out Toronto, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Checking out Chicago, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Trent. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Over Smart. No problem for DeRozan at the rim.
Well, this guy is so good at keeping his focus on the rim. DeMar DeRozan likes going right at the defense.
And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's the Prophet. He's got 9, and the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Here's DeSumo. He's got 5. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Barnes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Quickly. Trent with it. Back to quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And that one hits the back iron.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
DeRozan against quickly. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Toronto trailing. Now Smart. 5 points in the game. Trent with it to the middle. Here's Fernando. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Green with a screen on Smart. Here he goes. The Prophet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for Chicago, number 86.
The first free throw is good.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Williams, and it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. LaRavia is checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Smart. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's quickly. Give him 8. Tries the spin move. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Here's the Prophet, guarded by quickly. Here's the Prophet. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Fernando's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's quickly. 10 points for him. Now here's Trent. Down low. Here's Fernando. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's White. 10 points in his last outing. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the Prophet. The 3. Drills it from deep. The Prophet's got 12 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Trent up top. He's guarded by White. Trent's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on quickly. The Prophet, the pass to DeSumo. Green with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Green. Here's DeSumo. The kick out to White from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. The 3 is up. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's the Prophet, guarded by quickly. DeSumo for 3. Knocks it down from distance. DeSumu's got 9.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Trent. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to the Prophet. Out to the right wing. Here's DeSumo, guarded by Barrett. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the Prophet, guarded by quickly. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Quickly passes to Fernando. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good decision making.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
1:41 left to play in the half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Green with a screen on quickly. Here's the Prophet. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Barrett can't hit.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Green with a screen on quickly. The Prophet, the pass to Vucevic. Here's to Sumu. Green with a screen on Barnes. Outside, Green. Pass to the Prophet. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Here's the Prophet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Toronto Raptors.
Defensively, they haven't guarded the three-point line at all tonight. And you know they don't want to extend out to the point where they're giving up things inside. But you do have to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, can't take the same approach and expect a different result. And this might be a good time to check out the power rankings coming down the stretch.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, down the final stretch, this is where you want to turn up. They're doing the opposite.
Shaq pulling no punches. They might be folding up their tents and looking to next year. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chicago leading. So for Toronto right now, they've got Emmanuel quickly. Scotty Barnes is out there with Bruno Fernando. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Trent in at the 2. Here's the Prophet. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Kicks it to DeRozan. Drops in the 3. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kicks it to Quickly. Fires for 3. Outside Barrett. Pass to Fernando. Shoots over Vucevic. Fernando misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the Prophet. Outside for Green. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the Prophet. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Sumu for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Quickly finds Barrett. Trent, the pass to Barrett. There's the triple. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
The Prophet, that's good.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. He gets it in there. The Sunwoo's got 16 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Toronto calls time here. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And it's the Prophet missing.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Quickly outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly.
The free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Driving inside.
Oh! Wow! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Barnes with a screen on DeRozan. The 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Kicks it to DeRozan. counted from distance. DeRozan's got 15 points.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
Now here's Trent. He's covered closely. Quickly from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. DeRozan against Barrett. And that one's good. DeRozan. 17 points in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 21.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The fadeaway, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Toronto calls time here.
Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Now here's Quickly, guarded closely. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Barnes finds Barrett. That one's wide left.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's the Prophet. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Barrett. Looking to win the run. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. Here's the Prophet. And he's got 28 now. There's the double team at Quickly. 3-pointer, no good. From 9 feet, he squares up and sinks it. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's the Prophet. And he slams it in one-handed.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Barnes. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there it is for him. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
So it's Chicago now, after the basket by Toronto. The Prophet, the pass to Green. Here's Dosunmu. Here's the Prophet. 3-pointer off the mark. Now Barnes. He's got 7. Pass to Fernando. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Green. Dosunmu on the wing. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. Here's the Prophet. And he can't jam it through. And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Chicago's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
Oh! Gets you some! Showing some power. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Get loud fans on the court. Your Light Squad.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeRozan. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. LaRavia comes in for Scotty Barnes. Chicago shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. The kick out to White for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Boucher on the screen. Trent, the pass to LaRavia. Quickly, left side. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shoots over to Sumu. Barrett can't hit.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
The Prophet. And scores off the crossover. The Prophet's got 34.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Trent finds Quickly. Launches a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. 3-pointer, Vucevic sinks the tray. Vucevic has got 13.
Usually a straight-on three-point shooter, Vucevic showing his versatility.
Pass to Quickly. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chicago making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Dosunmu. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Over the second half of the season, these point guards have been lighting it up from deep. 5th best, Emmanuel Quickly.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defense.
Toronto calls time here.
Toronto with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Make some noise one more time for your Bulls kids.
To the inside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Then it's Green, then it's Kobe White, and it's the Prophet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Dick. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to LaRavia. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Green's got rebound number 8 now. Here's the Prophet. And there's a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to the Prophet. Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the free throw, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fernando. Now here's Barrett. Green covering. Looking to get it going. Barrett can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
DeRozan right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Here's the Prophet. And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Green against Barnes. Pass to Trent. Outside Barrett from deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's the Prophet. Quickly with the rebound. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Outside Barrett. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
R.J. Barrett at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Barrett drops them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Here's the Prophet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. Players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Quickly from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green with a screen on quickly. The Prophet to pass to Green. The 3 from DeRozan. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Back to quickly. Pass to Barrett. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, BA, I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
Trent finds Barrett. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. The Prophet, the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Quickly from outside. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Dosunmu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to the Prophet. There's the double team with Quickly. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. Outside for Green, from behind the arc. Is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Quickly with the ball. Fernando, the pass to Quickly. And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, BA, we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time for your 3-1-2 groove. Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
On defense, the Raptors. DeRozan passes to Green. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. To the paint. Vucevic in the post. Misses from close range. Barnes against Green. Outside Barrett. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. Chicago ball. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. And there's the screen. From about 16. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. but tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams. I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
The Prophet, the pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Barnes with a screen on DeRozan. For three, Barrett. And it's Chicago with a board. The Prophet's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
Yeah, this is far.
And another one!
A great job by him scoring it tonight. He's reached 40 points again.
And on the career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place.
Yeah, it's the 88th time he scored 40 or more. Elgin Baylor also had this total during his Hall of Fame career with the Lakers. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Barrett passes to Fernando. Green with the defensive effort. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Quickly. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Quickly. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
Outside Barnes. Now here's Quickly. Trent on the wing. Quickly outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.